Guys, guess what? We're going to paddleboard, and so this could be really interesting because my cameraman, right? Let's talk about him. He can't swim. Mind over matter, and it makes the pain go away. But I do kind of think we should just run. Hi! I think that door's unlocked. We're gonna teach him how to swim today. While we snorkel in the middle of the ocean. Alright, so to get ready for a beach day, or to be in the salt water, you need to hydrate your hair. So we're gonna go in with some leave-in conditioner. Leave-in conditioner, because the salt dries that shit up. Now we got some hair oil. Lather that shit in there. And also, we're going to put on deodorant because we don't need to kill any fishes with any onion smells, you know? Hygiene matters. Hair is oiled, greased up, you know? Okay. Now we're going to put on some deo because you don't want to be a stinky hoe, you know? We really put that shit on and then we have deodorant balls and I complain about it, but... Okay. I'm going to put on some form of pants, but first we need to make the bed. But the princess is in it. We have to make the bed, pretty girl. We got to make the bed. Yes. You need to put on your necklace? Yeah. Now I'm pretty and ready for the day. Masterpiece. It's time to make breakfast. This shit looks disgusting. Gotta love a princess. So today's an active recovery day, and normal people during their active recovery days go to the gym and they do some active thing. I typically go paddleboarding or I do something active outside because it's good for my mental health, getting my body moving, and it's also something I don't do all the time. So paddleboarding, snorkeling is what we're gonna do today to stay active, and we're gonna have the time of our lives doing it. But I don't really have a butt, but I am hungry. Especially on off days, you still need to keep that nutrition on check. Probably more so on off days. So we're having egg whites and toast, whole grain. Pet peeve that I have when people are eating and they drink water with food in their mouth while they're chewing. That's gross. You're literally turning your solid food into soup. Guys, guess what? We're going to paddleboard, and so this could be really interesting because my cameraman, right? Let's talk about him. He's dope, but he can't swim. And I told him, I said, don't tell them you can't swim. Now flip it on you. Let them see you. We're going to teach him how to swim today. While we snorkel in the middle of the ocean. Does Chris die or does he stay alive? Guess we'll find out in a little bit. I guess you'll find out when we don't have a YouTube video edited. Oh, you made me miss my turn. No, it's okay. I just need to... So guys, here's what we're doing. We are cutting off all of this traffic that nobody's behind me, and we just made a U-turn across 4 lanes, but it's cool. I'm a good driver, though. You ready? Oh, that's a sheriff boat. Do you think there's cops in there? Okay, I'll be good. Had to just pump it. Had to make sure. What if we hit the turbo button at the light? Ooh, daddy. So I'm gonna tell you. You guys ask me all the time what my fucking type is. It is a man that drives a Cummins. If you don't have a truck, you are not getting any of my interest at all. And if you drive a Tesla, you're automatically out. See, that's a nice truck. That Cummins with the trailer mirrors. That truck would be getting a lot more action than hauling cattle. Alright, motherfuckers, guess what? We're here. We're gonna go paddleboarding. But I'm not wearing a life jacket. Flip it around. Show them that you're taking safety precautions. See, look, he's taking safety precautions because this motherfucker is gonna fall in 5 seconds in. I'm manifesting. I'm gonna get so much enjoyment when you fall in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not wearing a life jacket because I'm not trying to fuck up my tan. And if I fall in, I can swim. dog on that boat. All right, guys, so we made it to the island. It's absolutely insanely pretty. And we're gonna snorkel a little bit. On the way over here, we saw some starfish. It was insane. And like the water's so clear. Like I can go this way and I bet you can still see my toes once the water slows down. Can you see my toes? So yeah, what the plan is now is we're gonna snorkel a little bit. And right now, I'm gonna pee. And Chris, with you standing right there, the tide is gonna bring my pee right to you. I'm peeing as we speak. Does it make me look tall being out this far? Oh. Ready? I'm gonna do Baywatch. I burped. Rate my Baywatch run. We're gonna do these 3 times today. Is that hot or what? Well, I was doing slow-mo. I had to add the slow-mo to my... You could add the slow-mo. I stepped on a sharp something. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I grew up on a farm, boy. We got gravel roads. I never wore shoes on that bitch, but that really did hurt me. Let's see. Guys, this is a close-up of my soles. You guys have been asking for this. Let's snorkel. Okay? Yeah. So if that happens, tread water and breathe. You want me to teach you how to tread water?
That would be great, yeah.
Okay. Here, come down here. We're at a different part of the island. We're gonna have an island adventure. In the jungle, the mighty, oh my God, iguana. Actually, the sand is really hot. Yeah. All right, that concludes our jungle adventure. Hello, sir.
How's it going, y'all?
Good.
How are you?
Good. Do you want to be in my YouTube video? We're on an island adventure. I'm not letting them know how civilized it is. Okay, well, have a good day. Experience paddleboarding has been absolutely phenomenal, but current's strong, dude. Current's extra strong, so I'm really sleepy. We're gonna go explore some more. We found a better part. Sand is hot as fuck. Hey, guess what? I'm hungry. I fucking love Florida. Like, mental health issues are really not a thing here because it's so sunny. There's so much to do outside. Florida and Kentucky, I love Kentucky, I really do. But I do not like that there's seasons. Oh my God, I think there's a manatee right here. Manatees are so cute. You can touch them. Oh, now it looks like we're in the jungle. The fuck is a paved road doing on? What is this? This is too cultured. I don't like this island anymore. I liked it better when I didn't know it was on the inside. I think that door's unlocked. What do you think that is in there? Door's locked. I can climb those trees. Let's go climb a tree. I need to walk like a girl, especially with my ass out like this. I'll shake it. I feel like a lot of girls walk like that. Have you noticed that? Hi, motherfuckers. We're in a tree. Ow. I like my hair pulled, but not by a fucking tree. I had so much fun doing our little jungle adventure. I wish there was more to explore. They fucking... I hate how they turn everything into like civilized. They just leave it as it is, you know? Oh, this is hotter. It's hotter, right? Okay. Actually, mind over matter, and it makes the pain go away. So my feet are not burning hot right now. It's actually cool. And if we end up with blisters like that kid, I'm going to be pissed. But I do kind of think we should just run. But pick them up because we'll get splinters. Hi. Shade. Okay. Oh, yeah, the shade is nice. Oh, wow. My feet were burning. Mind over matter only works for so long and then it actually sets in. So I'm not a weak bitch, but ow. So one time I went on a date, right? This dude, so fine. He's very well off. He does very well for himself, very successful, amazing human. He decides that he's going to start talking about how much money he makes and how he can support me and how he can do all this stuff and how he's talking all this money talk, right? So I get up and I go to the bathroom. We didn't get our food yet. And I decided I was going to pay the check on my way to the bathroom and then dip after the bathroom. So he got my food plus his, but I could not vibe with how much he was just rubbing in and like... He was just like pounding the fact of how much money he made. And I'm like, okay, money is not the shit that I care about. So I paid the tab and I left. So he got my food and his and I never spoke to him again. I like a very secure man. I don't want somebody that I have to reassure and validate all the time because I don't have time for that. Like if I'm with you, that's validation enough. I will give you the validation and you'll see it through my actions. You'll see it through how I treat you. So you're going to have that validation, but somebody that's constantly like asking for it, I can't do it. So I need somebody that's very secure. I don't need somebody that's rich. I don't need somebody that makes $1 million a year. Like that's not it. Like if you make $40K a year and you're happy with that, you live on that, you love what you do, you're an happy individual, keep doing it. Have I ever been treated the way that I should be treated in a relationship? No, but I don't blame it on the men. I blame it on me. The reason is I didn't know who I was. I didn't love myself. I didn't respect myself. So I was allowing treatment to happen that should never have been okay. I do think that I've been loved. If you're with the wrong person, there's going to be traits that come out that wouldn't be there when you're with the right person. So no, I've never been treated the way that I should have been treated or anything because I also went for the type of person that also wasn't ready to treat me the way that I needed to be treated. I had a problem of trying to fix people before. And really, trying to fix somebody is setting yourself up for hurt. And all you're really doing is letting them put a Band-Aid and a mask over what the actual problem is because you're a distraction. So, no. But I do blame myself. I don't blame them. I actually don't mind being single. I think anybody would love to be in the right relationship, but why would I rather be in a relationship, not the right relationship, just to not have to spend time alone? If you can't spend time alone, like how are you going to live life? How are you going to push yourself to be better? How are you going to learn yourself and actually be who you need to be in a relationship if you can't spend time alone? So I do like being single, but I think I'd be lying if I said that if the right person came along, I wouldn't be happier if I was with them because that's building a life, that's building a family, that's building what we're put on earth to do. And having the right person, of course, I'd be happier, but at the same time, not willing to waste time on somebody that's not worth it or doesn't deserve me. And maybe I don't even deserve them because I could provide all the things, I could be an amazing person, but if I'm not the right person for them, I still don't deserve them, even if I have everything that I need to have. Am I loving? Am I loving? I am loving, but it takes me a very long time to get to that level and to be that vulnerable and to show off my weaknesses, because I've been burned, and I haven't been burned by men, I've been burned by family. So the thing is that yes, I will be loving. I will have all the love languages that I like and that I do for people. But it takes me time to get to that, because that's a different level of vulnerability that has to be earned, and it's not fast, because I need time to be able to see that I can give that. So we talked about love, life, burning hot feet, and we went on a jungle adventure. And now I think it's kind of time to sail on back and get on with the day, be productive a little bit. And hopefully we got tan as fuck. We're missing the explosion!
I'm fucking floating away.
So, active recovery. Active recovery is gonna be better when you're doing something for your mental health on top of it. Going walking on a treadmill, doing something that's boring as fuck, because we all hate cardio unless it's so we all hate cardio. So go do something that's fun. You're not even gonna realize you're doing it for as long, because you're gonna eat the amount of calories that you eat anyway. If you aren't prioritizing your mental health, you're doing half the work. Your mental space is shit, your body's gonna be bloated, you're gonna retain water, you're gonna have high cortisol, which is doing the opposite, making your aesthetics look the opposite as you actually are working to look. So, prioritizing mental health, putting that first, is gonna be step one of actually getting a healthy life. Alright, so I'm from Kentucky, I grew up on a farm. I knew Amish people and farm life, and I had never traveled, I've never gone on a vacation, never did anything like that. In college, I was dating this dude, he lived here already, and I've always wanted to move here, so I kind of use that as my excuse to be like, alright, I'm going to Florida. So, I'm in Florida now, and I'm honestly more successful than I thought I was going to be, but it's also my mindset, and how I don't put limiting thoughts on myself like I used to. So, most of the time, if you're not in the spot that you want to be, it's because you aren't actively working towards it, but you also have already defeated yourself and told yourself that you're not going to be able to. If you would have told me I would have been a content creator 2 years ago, I'd be like, the fuck are you talking about? Is that hail? We need to dip, because this bag is going to get soaked from the top now. And it's going to take us a long time to get back. It wasn't supposed to rain until 3! But it's raining! Okay, guys, we gotta go. I love you so much. Prioritize your mental health, and we're going to paddle so fast! Here we go! We're racing! I'm coming! I'm lost at sea! Chris, you're so far away! I have to paddle before the storm comes or I'm gonna die. My wish for you that this life become all that you wanted to. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Fighting against the current right now is just making this worse. Maybe I need to make this longer. Chris, how are you going so much faster? Stay there. I don't like that you're beating me right now. I'm actually putting on the turbos. I'm coming. That's what she said. Active recovery day has concluded. Now it's time to go get presentable, shower, not smell like a sandy, salty beach, and also fish. And fish is crazy. I don't smell like fish. I'm clean and I don't have chlamydia. We're zooming. Do you hear it? Can you hear it? Paddleboarding, snorkeling, one of my favorite things. And it's just a place where I can be alone with myself. It's so quiet under the water, so I can just think and look around and look for sharks and just do my own thing and not think about anything else. So I love snorkeling, paddleboarding, and it's my escape. That's part of my active recovery day, or one of the things that I do for active recovery. If you guys aren't recovering, you're shorting yourself. So if you watched it all the way through, you might as well just turn on the fucking notifications, drop a like, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button, because I know you want to be here. You wouldn't be here right now if you didn't, so it's a sign. I see